What is going on, everybody? Take a look at that price chart with Operation Phoenix. We're looking at this on the daily, and as you can see, it had a nice boom boom candle that happened yesterday. We also saw a nice volume increase. As usual, I'm showcasing this with the pancake swap side, but there are several different centralized exchanges with this as well. The volume alone on pancake swap near $200,000 at $197,000. It's up 14.88% compared to 24 hours ago. We have $107,000 on the buy side, $89,000 on the sell side. So yes, there was significant sell pressure, but guess what? There was even more buy pressure, baby. People are pumped. We are getting closer towards that all-time high once again. And as I have showcased in the past with you guys, take a look at the Fibonacci retracement on this chart. And what you'll notice is that we have this nice little yellow zone that we barely broke above yesterday. So that's going from the 0.5 to the 0.382 on that Fibonacci retracement. And overall, look at how well this actually does lay out for the price movement. So as you guys can see, with the price dropping down right here, ended up closing out the day real close to this level, right around the 4-cent range, so 0.041. It had at one point dropped down about halfway on that little section before it came up and closed out at the point there. Then the next day, it made a run up. That run up got real close trying to tap the next level around the 5-cent range, 0.053, before it got rejected, came back down and closed out really close next to that line also. Then the next day after that, I mean, this wick, that's basically right on the line there. It's really, really, really close. And that's at the 0.04, as I mentioned. And we can see that as that climbed up, came just slightly above the next two zones, actually. It crossed over one, kept pushing through, and then ended up closing out right next to this zone. So the big point here is that what we're looking at with where we're currently right now, we're coming back down into this zone. So if there's some buy pressure pushing it back up, we would be looking at another major level of resistance around the 8-cent range, so 0.081. If it moves sideways, we're sitting at a point of 0.065. And if it drops down, we have that support at 0.053. So I would be looking at these three different region zones. Keep in mind that a significant amount of the token continues to be staked. We're hovering right around that 50% range again. I think it's at 48%. I don't have it directly in front of me at the moment, but I believe the last time I looked at it, it was around 48%. And it's over 25% of the supply that's been moved to this 6-month staking period. Okay, so clearly it has not been 6 months. We just barely hit 1 month right now. And that 6th month was not even rolled out on the first day. So right now, things on the charts look really good. We're seeing a little bit of pullback. That's expected when you have a nice run up like this. Hopefully, this continues its momentum going up, as we do keep in mind a couple significant things. So first off is that the market cap is still below $10 million right now. The volume itself is pretty good. Ideally, we want to see numbers like this every day. And the holder count is still quite low. So we're sitting at right around 1,300 or so for that. So some other things to talk about. Operation Phoenix, what is your end of the year Bitcoin prediction? This is what they posted over on their Twitter account. As far as for me, Bitcoin, I mean, we're still super early in the year. We got the halving event about to come up. I think that there's a really decent chance that we're going to be pushing towards $75,000 here soon. Then could see some pullback, some fighting, and then potentially going towards the end of the year, another strong rally that tries to get it to go towards that 100K. I think it's possible. I'm not saying it will, but I think it's possible that towards the end of the year, by the end of December, we could see it trying to hit that 100K. What do you guys think? In regards to Operation Phoenix, it doesn't say it here, but what do I think that Operation Phoenix could do by the end of the year? Well, I think that's also going to depend on how they ramp up their marketing. We haven't seen too much of a push with that. They do have a nice sized wallet. They've got some things that they've been planning, but they haven't really rolled it out yet. So think about where we're at right now. Still very, very early, and they haven't kicked it into that overdrive for the marketing element of it. So once they do that, then I feel like we can get a better picture of how things are pushing forward. But right now, things are just kind of holding into their position. And we are seeing some growth back up once again, which is nice. Not like it only went down. It did go down quite a bit. We saw a strong push up here. Let's see how things kind of go over the next week or so. And ideally, again, it's going to keep making that momentum up. And then we move over here. There's a post where the Operation Phoenix Twitter account tags CoinMarketCap, and they say for verification process, our request is 863334. So I'm assuming because this is such an oddly specific number that they had some sort of communication already with CoinMarketCap, and then by doing this post, it just makes it totally clear. So I don't think this is just some like random thing that they did, and then they're like, oh, hey, hopefully they assume that we're real. Like, I'm assuming they actually did the outreach with this, and they're going to be getting verified soon on CoinMarketCap, which would be really cool. Then we have our post over here by original_daddybyb. If you guys haven't joined the subreddit yet, go join it. Show your support, help grow the community with it. Even if you don't use the subreddit, just having more members in there will help in that discovery, as it looks like there's a bigger community, okay? So just keep that in mind with the socials as well. It's following their Twitter account, etc. If you don't have an account, you can make one real quick. It's a nice little way that you can show your support. Again, even if you don't use the platforms, you do support the token. You are part of the community space. Little things like that can still have a nice impression from the outside. This says day 32 Potherium, Bitcoin all-time high and more crazy volume. Phoenix Army, what an amazing day of gains across the entire cryptocurrency market. Based on CoinGecko, we are over 50% gains today, which is awesome. Keep in mind this was uploaded about 9 hours ago as of the time I'm recording this video. I'm excited to see what happens once Bitcoin hits a new all-time high. I predict that we will see news outlets around the world telling the story and helping to bring new investors as well as those old investors who may have lost sight of crypto during the bear market. Based on previous cycles, we should see exponential growth over the next couple of months. I feel Operation Phoenix is in a great position to look appealing to those who are looking for the next altcoin. Now is the time more than ever to hold the line and keep the gains attractive for those looking for a quote hot project. Make sure to help with social media posts and daily DEX tasks. Once we have the right catalysts, we could see the value of our project skyrocket. We, and I emphasize we, need to continue pushing as hard as we can and keep this snowball rolling, and it will become unstoppable. Tidbits, another day of insane volume. We had over $400,000 in trades, which will be our highest day ever. The arbitrage bot was launched today, which will help with keeping the prices constant across all platforms. Currently, other bots have been taking advantage of the price differences and swing trading, which has caused major fluctuations. The arbitration bot will eliminate the problem and use the profits to help with buyback and burns to strengthen the LP. The staking has officially been changed for the 30-day and 14-day options. Now you'll get either 5% or 10% depending on the pool you choose. We now have 28.9% of the total tokens locked for 6 months. We're also close to the 50% completely staked again, which is up another 3% since yesterday. The marketing wallet increased by another $4,000 today, and we hit the $62,000 mark. We had another lottery triggered today because it was filled up. You may notice the same person has won both times now. Some people have mentioned they don't like that. However, this person has bought $3,475 worth of raffle tickets and has single-handedly filled 50% of each of the lotteries. When you have a 50% chance of winning, you will probably win a couple back-to-back. We can't be upset that this person has risked almost $3,500 in raffle tickets. He already put $350 of the last winnings towards the next Operation Phoenix raffle. We need this guy to keep participating. At the end of the day, it's a win-win for everyone whenever the lotto hits. We have burnt almost 100,000 tokens, and this guy has a lot to do with it. Let's not forget buying 50% of the tickets does not guarantee a win, and he's risking large amounts of money each time. I personally have bought about $100 in raffle tickets, and even though I haven't won, I am grateful that the person contributing the most has won and keeps the incentive for him to keep risking large amounts of their holdings and getting the burn lotto moving even quicker. I've seen a lot of people confused about the 6-month staking token tracker. When you stake your tokens in the 6 months, you get a fake token called Operation Phoenix Maxi. It is not worth anything, but will show you exactly how many tokens you have staked after the compounding. This token has an address like any other token, so add it to your wallet like other custom tokens. In 6 months, you will trade your Operation Phoenix Maxi back towards Operation Phoenix tokens. And we just had 8.5 BNB moved from the marketing wallet to Potherium, which is an animal charity organization. This is 100% a hint of something to come. I know they were originally on SafeMoon Swap, so I do smell some type of partnership. Sean, Matt, did we figure something out? Final thoughts. We built a lot of momentum today and our chart looks super sexy. We may break Bitcoin all-time high tonight, tomorrow, or even later this week. Whenever we do, I expect to see even more crazy gains than we have seen so far. Make sure you have your positions now. There may not be another dip for you to wait on. I would tell you the same thing no matter what crypto projects you're following or holding. I expect them all to keep surging as long as Bitcoin keeps pulling them up. As always, feeling bullish, strapped into my seat, waiting for the thrusters to turn back on and push the rocket back up. Let me know what you guys think about all this down in the comments below. And look, I've talked about this in my other videos. Maybe you guys have seen this before and you're like, oh, I'm hearing this again. But I really want to stress to you that if you do sign up with the crypto exchange Margex, you do not need to actually make a deposit. So if you want to explore the platform, if you want to use their testing funds to do some leverage trading, they give you that complimentary without you having to actually do a deposit. Just keep in mind that those funds are demo funds. They're not something you can actually redeem and you made a profit. It's strictly for testing, simulation. But they do have leverage trading on here. So if you decide you want to get started, they got anywhere from 5x leveraged all the way up to 100x leverage trading. They have a lot of different cryptos. They're adding a little bit more from time to time. They have copy trading, they have staking. And if you do make a deposit, you use my referral code down in the description below. You get if you deposit $100, you get $50 as a bonus, which I think is pretty cool. So you can find that referral link down in the description below. And you guys can also check out HG Access, see what kind of trades are being discussed. It's an exclusive trading group, almost 2,000 members right now. You can find the referral link to that down in the description below. Thank you so much to my personal Patreon supporters. Double shout out thank you to We Love, Victor Vegas, and Worlds of Rizvi for being higher level patrons. Thank you to my YouTube members for your support as well. God bless, and we'll see you in the next episode.